On September the 10th of 2011, the staff of an Orlando, Florida hospital called Altamonte would pack Mount Pleasant Baptist Church to honor a wonderful woman named Sarah Yvonne Rucker. Sarah wore many hats, as she was a vital member of the surgical team by day and the loving mother of 4 at night. The tribute by this friend and doctor at the hospital might seem like a normal celebration of life for the deceased woman, but the words of the doctor who posted this tribute allows us to get a glimpse into the nightmare that was Sarah's relationship with her estranged husband, Dewayne Fitzgerald White. The 42-year-old woman has 4 kids with Dewayne and has been married to him for 20 years. But a recent separation has Dewayne living in Orlando with his girlfriend, a relationship that he has maintained for 8 years. Dewayne has been trying to maintain an intimate relationship with both women, but something has recently changed. Early in the morning, on August the 29th, 2011, one of Sarah's children would later recall that their dog would start to bark, and when looking out the window, they would see their dad, 41-year-old Dewayne White, walking up the driveway. Dewayne would walk right into the house, go into his son's room, and speak with him for a few minutes. Sarah would exit the house, and Dewayne would pursue. When the son looked out the window, he would see his mom down on the driveway and Dewayne stealing her cell phone. Phone in hand, he would leave the scene, and Sarah would call the police several times to report the incident. Once at the scene, an officer would call Dewayne and ask him to bring the phone back, but Dewayne just hung up the phone in his face. Dewayne would call his son's phone and tell him that he would bring the phone back if he got his mother to not pursue any charges. But Sarah, needing her phone for work and desperate to get the phone back, would leave her home in search of Dewayne. But this would be the last time her son would ever see her alive. They would find Sarah deceased, having sustained several stab wounds. He was in the parking lot of a Miami Subs and Grill. They would also find a palm print that was created with her blood on a window ledge of the restaurant. Naturally, the police want to speak with Dewayne about the altercation at the house, and they even might want to get a sample of those handprints.
What have you done? Hello?
How you doing, man? Appreciate you coming in and talking to me. What was your first name?
Dewayne.
Dwayne? All right. Nice to meet you. Had a hell of a day.
My name's Bessie Rose.
I appreciate you coming down here and talk to us. I just got some questions about things that happened early this morning. Just some blanks to fill in, okay?
I'm sorry it's so cold in here, man.
Yeah.
I'll let us turn up the heat at
He
all.
likes it cold, so that's what we do. All right. You should read your rights real quick.
Those rights are red, baby.
You understand these rights? Just like on TV? All right. You want to talk to me about last night's thing with, was it Susan?
Sarah.
Okay. So, apparently, I don't know a whole lot about it, but I guess sometime in the morning you went to visit her, and there was an altercation that happened.
Let's start with your relationship with Sarah. You guys married legally?
Yes.
How are you living together, or what's the situation, and a little bit of background with you guys?
I've been gone for maybe about 5, 6 months.
5 or 6 months. Okay. Where are you living at now then?
In Orlando.
In Orlando.
But I've been staying like the children and that.
Okay. When was the last time you were at the house other than today?
Maybe 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago? Okay. All right.
Before you guys separated, whatever, did you guys date for long?
Yeah, been together over 20 years.
Okay. And you guys have 4 kids together?
Mhm.
Okay. Are these all the children that live at the house here in Deltona? Do they all live in with her?
Well, my daughter just went to Florida A&M on Friday. So
Oh, wow.
the other 3 kids are there.
That's cool. That's not cheap, right? What do you do for work?
I have a commercial driver's license, but they're suspended, so
Oh.
I can't do it.
Okay. So just struggling to get by without the license. No license, you can't do a whole lot, right? Why did he get suspended?
Once, well, the first time I was for child support, but not these kids.
Oh, okay.
And this last time it was for, I had a ticket for running the light that I was going to take to court.
Fine, yeah.
I didn't, miss the deadline.
Uh,
And that was insurance.
Was that in Volusia County or
Watching.
Orange County? Okay. All right. What, since you guys are separated, how's your relationship been as far as going and talking about the kids and stuff? Are you guys pretty civil, or have you had differences, or?
Well, it's it's been up and down. I mean, it was most of the time we're okay, but if like she call or text and I don't pick up the phone, it's a problem. But last night was because I didn't go with her to take my daughter to school. That's part of it, and I didn't give her any money for back to school. So it's like, she's saying, "Oh, you show up now that your daughter's going to care is gone." So I went inside and I was talking to my junior, and she's going on and on. She's outside, and it's like she wanted me to just listen to her just go on and on and on, but I'm like, I'm not listening to her. I'm trying to leave. And that's when she started grabbing me, to make me listen.
What time do you think you got over there last night or this morning?
Late one-ish, closer to 2.
One in the morning. Did she call you and ask you to come, or did you just show up, or what was the situation? You just came over. Were you by yourself or with anybody? You were alone. Okay. And why did you go there? Did you go there to help her?
Oh, I really see. Normally she would be asleep because she gets up at 12:30. I
Right.
really didn't even think that I would see her, but sometimes, in the past I would come and go to sleep.
Okay. Come back for romantic reasons, or is that what you're trying to get at? Okay, I got you. All right. So you came to get along with her. We'll
make
say.
up and
Right, but when I started walking to the door, she was already at the door. Her and Wayne was already at the door.
So she got to the door before you even got there and knocked or whatever? Okay.
So he, I went in the room and talked to Wayne for 10 or 15 minutes. And then I came back outside and that's when she started going off and talking about, kids.
When you came back out, you went into Junior's, or your son Junior's room, and when you came back out, was she inside the house or outside
She
the
was
house?
outside.
She was outside. Was she?
Like closer to the road.
Okay. Was she? I understand. Did she smoke cigarettes? Okay. Was she outside smoking a cigarette, or was she just?
No, she wouldn't smoke in front of the kids. She would
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So you left. Did Dwayne Jr. stay in his room then, and you came out, or did he come out with you?
He did come out with me, but he came out like after.
Afterwards. Okay. So when you came out, what was said between you and Sarah?
It's when I was trying to leave, she was trying to prevent me from leaving. So
Why did she want you to stay?
Huh?
Why did she want you
to listen to her go off, and then
she don't have to resolve nothing when two people are yelling, right? No one didn't hear nothing.
and then it's late and neighbors.
Did the neighbors come out? Did you see any neighbors come out?
I didn't see anybody.
Was it fair to say you came there just to visit, and she didn't take it well? She didn't want you there, and started an argument over the school stuff and
Right.
about not getting the money to help out with getting them set up for back to school and that kind of stuff. And were you kind of blindsided by that? You didn't
Right,
expect her
yeah.
to be mad at you when you got there. I can understand
Because
that.
she just left a voicemail on my phone, like apologizing.
After you left?
No, for like I want to say like last week.
Oh,
When she was taking my daughter, she was calling and texting, but I wasn't answering the phone because it's not that I was being a coward about it. It's just I didn't want to
Listen to them.
don't want to deal with it. I understand
It's
that.
a lot easier to block them out. To block a lot of shit out. Was there any reason why you didn't go to see your daughter off to college? I mean, were you busy or?
because I didn't have any money to give her. I didn't just
Okay. And then you got
Well, it's
her
tough. You're
here.
not working. I mean, it's tough. That's a tough situation. All right.
So when you went there early in the morning, I mean, it's kind of early in the morning. The boys got school in the morning and stuff like that. Is it? I mean,
But
do you normally slip in there without waking up the kids and y'all can hang out, or?
sometimes I come in and I don't wake anybody.
Okay.
And
So you found the door locked. So you had a knock. Is that what woke up your son, or?
no, I never got to the door. I have a key,
Oh.
but I never even got up to the door. They were at the door.
Okay.
As I'm going up the walk, they're already there.
Was she dressed, or was she in her pajamas, or what is?
I think she was in pajamas.
Okay.
So what do you think would have got? I mean, it's that late in the morning. They should have been asleep. So what do you think would have brought them to the door already before you even make it there?
I don't know. I didn't have the music loud in the car. Or anything. I don't know.
Is there a dog in the house, or
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
would the dog have been barking
Yeah,
there?
there's two dogs in that.
Mm-hmm.
Do they bark when company comes or when they hear noises?
It could have been barking, but I never even got to the house. They were
How'd you get there?
I drove
Do you have a car or
my girlfriend's car.
your girlfriend's car? Okay. What kind of car does she have?
It's a Grand Prix.
Grand Prix? Newer or older?
It's 2000.
Did she know where you're going when you left? No. Did she think you were working, or did she even hear you leave?
She was awake, but she, I left early on. I left maybe about around 9.
Okay. So she just thought you're going to hang out or whatever.
Yeah. She does want
Would she have been upset if she knew you were going to go over to Wellington to see Sarah?
Well, if she thought that I'm going over there as a Sarah, yeah. But just going there,
All right. Well, none of us are going to dumb you out and go to her and say, hey, guess what? Don't worry about it. I'm not going to do that to you. I believe in karma. I don't even want to do that to me.
Now, as we head to our first of 3 commercial breaks, and we're going to get these in quickly so that way you can have the bulk of the video uninterrupted. It seems like Sarah just wanted him to be there at the girls' orientation. I mean, she's letting him go with no job. She's disappointed that he can't help financially, but she's just like, the least you can do is be there for our daughter's orientation, her first day at school in college. He's like, not even answering his phone, not even communicating. And so all of a sudden now, bedroom's closed. He don't seem too happy. The question is, would her cutting him off in the bedroom be enough to cause this guy to want to harm her? We'll find out more when we get back.
So what did you do? You went back outside and Sarah was ranting and raving over the kids' school and the money and everything else. What did you do at that point?
Well, I just just wanted, just leave,
You said she started grabbing at you.
Right.
What kind of stuff was she doing?
Like, like she wanted me to hear her out, but what can I do? I can't deal with it out there, and
in front of all the kids, and that's not the time to take care of it too. So,
Did she actually physically come at you?
yeah, she was pulling on me.
is that what that remarks in the form?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good one. You say you got one in your chest? Yeah, that's a good one. Any other ones?
No.
Okay. So we just more pushing away from you?
Yeah, she, like I want to say the next door neighbor's yard is kind of up just a little bit, and she was backing up, and she was pulling me. I went forward, so she slipped, fell, so I jumped and put her.
I guess at some point she lost the phone.
Yeah, no, I took the phone.
You took the phone. Why is that? Any reason in particular why you took her phone?
Because, okay, as innocent as me going over there was, she'll get mad and she'll call the cops. She'll call the cops, and if I'm not there, then whatever she says is what she says,
Is that what happened? I guess there's a thing last time that happened. The last time you got arrested. I know you turned yourself in and everything, so.
Right, and it was a time before that, but nothing ever comes of it,
Mm-hmm.
So she actually made a phone call to the 911 whether she was going to call.
I talked to a deputy. I don't know who it was, but I talked to him.
On the phone? Did somebody call you? You don't remember who that was?
No. Well, actually, he was in front of her. They were together.
The deputy?
Right.
Okay. And so that was.
Whoever was at the house, that's who I spoke to.
Okay. And what'd you tell him? What he had to say?
Yeah, he said, like, he said something like, well, why did you come over here being a jerk? And I said, man, you don't even know me. Then he apologized. He was like, well, you're right. Yeah, so that's what she's saying.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember what that deputy looked like?
I never saw him. I was on the phone.
I'll be called to. Call.
So the first time I saw this, I was like, what do you mean he was in front of her? I didn't understand that. And then I started thinking, I was like, oh, I think I get it. I think what he meant was he spoke to the deputy first, then spoke to her on the phone after she had called the police when he stole her phone. I think that's what he meant. And he's just not a very good communicator.
So did you hear her like talking on 911? Like say, hey, what was she saying just before you got the phone? Nothing.
He never said anything to her.
Well, because we got a little bit on our end when she was trying to talk to the operator to put a little bit of it. So did she have the phone to her ear when you got it from her, or in her hand, or?
It was in her hand.
It was in her hand. Is it a flip phone or like a regular phone?
Just like a
Okay, like a Nextel square one, or does it actually flip?
It doesn't flip.
Okay, so like a Droid or like a smartphone.
Right.
Okay.
So you didn't want her to call the cops because you didn't believe there was any reason for her to be calling.
Right. It's nothing's going on,
Mm-hmm. And then someone mentioned something about a beer bottle being thrown or some kind of a bottle.
No.
You remember seeing him? Did you have a beer when you walked up to the house?
Well, when they had it in the bottom.
In a cup?
Did she have a beer bottle maybe?
No.
And not like I'm going to go and write you a ticket for
Yeah.
having an open container. I could give a shit about all that, So, but I'm just trying to understand because there was a bottle there, and I really want to hear your side of the story.
What kind of?
I couldn't tell you. I wasn't there, but I know they recovered it. I thought it was a bottle, but I'm not sure. It could have been a can. It could have been a thermos. So
We didn't.
okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to to just take what someone put down on a piece of paper.
We hear bits and
That's cool.
pieces of things, and then we.
So I want to hear your side of it, you know. And I know that this is tied in with a bunch of other crap, you know. And I want to hear you out, you know. I want to hear your side of the story.
That's where my head is now.
Mhm.
It's just it's like a nightmare.
All right.
Let's go from there. You talked to the deputy. What did the deputy tell you? He apologized for calling you out, or calling you a jerk.
Did he ask for you to come back to the house to talk to him?
No.
Okay. Well, what questions did he have for you? He said, "Why you come in there being a jerk?" I mean, any other specific questions he had?
No, once he said that, then I said, you know, you don't know me. Why can you say that?
Mm-hmm.
That's when he said that's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
How the conversation ended? Did he hang up? Did you hang up on him, or did he hang up on you, or
I want to say
did he ask you to come back, or?
he never asked me to come back, but I think he gave her the phone and then she hung up.
Okay. Whose phone did they call you from?
It was my son's phone.
Okay. Dwayne Jr.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So she tried to call the police. You were like, that's nonsense. You don't need to. There's no reason for police to come here. So you took the phone from her. And did you leave at that point, or was there more words exchanged,
No,
or
I
did she
jumped in
try
the
and
car.
fight you over it, or?
No, once she fell, that's when I jumped in the car.
Did you fall down on top of her?
No.
Okay. So she had no injuries or nothing like that when you left.
No.
It was good.
What did she try and call you after the deputy hung up with you? Did she try and call you again on your son's phone, or did she text you, or was there any other communication between you and her?
Yeah, she sent a couple of text messages, and she called a few times. I stopped answering. I answered a few times, then I just stopped answering.
What was you saying then? Just same old shit?
Huh?
What was she saying then when she finally called you?
She said to
I got the police on you now, or all this shit, or?
I think I got a text from my son. She said something like, if she gets her phone back, then
So drop it.
or if she don't, then all bets are off, something like that.
So she just wanted her phone back, basically.
Right. Because I took her phone before twice.
Mm-hmm.
So
Do you pay the bill on that?
no, I mean I used to, but then she did her own thing.
Are you guys dating other people? Is she seeing other people and you're seeing other people? That kind of situation, or you said you had a girlfriend?
Yeah, and this is a girlfriend that I've had about 8 years.
Okay. What about her? Is she dating right now, or has she been actively dating? Or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does she get upset that you've had this girlfriend? Has she ever met her, or does she know about her? She doesn't know about her. Okay. But you know that she's been seeing other people.
Right, because one this is the reason that I left. It's like one night when I got in, she didn't close out the computer.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see that she had been on Craigslist.
Mm-hmm. Did that make you upset? Just kind of confirming that she might have some other.
Well,
Relationship.
it didn't confirm anything because prior to that I never suspected him.
Mm-hmm.
So was it like a dating site, or
It was like hookup,
Mm-hmm. Were you able to read any of the instant message stuff, like talking about before, all that?
Yeah. She had another phone, like a little prepaid phone.
Mm-hmm.
I actually spoke to a guy.
Mm-hmm. What do you say?
He said that they and this is more than one time.
But he said there was something going on. And
Yeah, but it's it's just, strangers. It's not really, you don't even know if it's
Right,
the person
yeah,
you really know.
You know,
Was that from a phone number that was in the prepaid phone, or was that something you saw on the computer and you called him up and find out who he
It
was?
was like a number that she dialed on the prepaid.
Okay.
This is when I first left.
Yeah.
that's
Oh.
going back a few years? Or,
Well, actually, the first time was maybe like 2009, but she said that it was just like a game, just
Mhm.
like fantasy.
But you guys weren't together then?
No, we were
You
living
were together.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been married and together up until about, what did you say, about 3 months, 6 months? No.
Maybe since about Super Bowl.
Since when?
Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl? Okay.
so how do all the kids take it? I mean, you guys been a family for 20-something years, and all of a sudden you're outie.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she'll call and say, the kids miss you, I miss you. Like Father's Day,
Mhm.
she wanted to take me out, but
Yeah,
I
right?
just didn't want to do it. I just didn't.
Right.
But then, it's like if I'm trying to be tough, then then she's soft, and then she's trying to be tough, and I'm soft.
Mm-hmm.
So how do the kids all take it? I mean, you've been dad for 20-something years. Is the blame on dad because you moved out, or do they know about the website and all that, Joe?
No.
Okay, so all they're hearing from mom is your dad isn't doing shit, he ain't paying shit, and you're not even around. So now you're the asshole.
Right.
But she's the one that started all this. You never sat down with your son to explain that to him?
Yeah,
Does he know about all that?
No, I don't get into
No?
that with him, but I just try and let him read between the lines.
Mhm.
It's like, as he met Peter,
Right.
that this is we've been upset with each other. And,
Mhm.
I may go and stay a night or two someplace else, but I always make it back home
Mhm.
and everything. It's all good.
So you call it home. I mean, do you stay there on a regular basis? Kind of? Or,
Home? You mean Dublin?
Yeah.
Um.
I mean, you got a toothbrush there, or
I got a toothbrush. It's
Okay.
it's the address on my driver's license.
right? But so where does she think you're at when you don't spend the night? She think you're at a friend's house, or your mom's? Does she live out that way too?
Orlando?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So last night, you got a couple text messages from her, and then she called you. What was the last phone call like with her? Was she trying to patch things up with you, or was she still angry with you?
Okay, the last message on the phone was, "Okay, Wayne, I'm gonna be civil. Why do we have to go through this? I think I deleted the message off my phone.
That was a text message then.
No, it was a voice message.
Oh, a voice message.
Do you still have your son's phone with you?
I never had my son's phone.
Oh, I mean her phone. You still have her phone with you?
Well, it's
Those guys in it? All right. So, I mean, at least she's a little more cordial with the voicemails, but then she wants a phone back. So now she's got a reason to be nice, right?
Yeah, but I think the last message was just keep that phone,
Mm-hmm.
after you leave the phone.
Was she calling her phone that you had, or your phone?
Well,
She's calling your phone. Okay. Did she say that she was going to come try and get her phone back from you, or did she meet you at your mom's house, or
Or
did
halfway
she?
or something?
no, when I took off, she was, she was like in the neighborhood, next door.
Mm-hmm. You talking to the neighbor? How'd she know who the neighbors are?
That's where she was standing.
Uh-huh.
Not like all the way over, You know,
Okay.
kind of.
Just in the grass?
Yeah. And our yard too, but
Okay.
like at the very end of our yard.
And she was wearing, you said pajamas, or was it a nightgown, or pants, or?
I want to say a nightgown.
Did you talk to her after you left the house? I mean, did you like drive a lap, go get a coffee and chill out and go back and see her?
No,
She's
it's,
out
you know,
walking
it's
around or
like
something?
you can't talk to her at that point. You know, you gotta let some days go by, and then it'll be okay.
Where'd you go after you left the house? When she was calling you and texting you and stuff, did you pull over and try and deal with it back and forth while you weren't driving, or did
No, I
how?
was. No, I didn't stop. I went from I-4 to the 408 and got off and went back to Orlando.
Which is your girlfriend's home or your mom's home?
Girlfriend.
Mom's home. And what time do you think you got back there about?
Maybe 4-ish.
4.
Now, as we head to our second commercial break, this is insane. Now, this is insane. Let's just recap what we know about Dewayne so far. My man Dewayne's a busy guy. I mean, he's got 4 kids with Sarah, okay? He's broken up. He's separated with her. He's had his license suspended once before for kids that aren't these 4 children. So my man has spread his seed. I mean, he's repopulating the earth by himself. But now he has a new girlfriend. He's getting back home at 4 in the morning. Ladies, are you going to tolerate that? We'll be right back.
Do you remember what time it was when the deputy called you? Imagine it was 3 minutes after you left, the deputy showed up and called you.
It's on the phone.
Yeah, I just don't have the phone with me. Do you remember though?
Well, when I talked to my son, that was maybe about 10 minutes. And then she and I were outside maybe about 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Then, I was gone. So probably maybe about 67 minutes after that was when I started things got there.
How long does it normally take you to get from your girlfriend's house to your Wellington house? Like normal driving time? 45 minutes. Where'd you go? Because you said you left your girlfriend's house around 9, but you didn't get.
Oh, I went to a friend's house in Orlando. So
I don't know. I get lost here. I don't even. So you went and hung out with a friend for a while and then came over.
in the Pine Hills area.
Did you talk to Sarah before you came over here at all? Within like 20 or when was the last time you talked to Sarah? Did she have any idea that you were coming or anything?
No. But the last time she and I had an actual conversation was maybe school started on the 22nd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think we talked about 3 hours on the phone that Thursday before the Monday.
And then you hadn't talked to her at all or seen her, and then
Right.
so this morning.
So, how long do you say it takes you back to your girl's house?
About
45 minutes. Well, like I said before, she called, and then the dispatcher heard a little bit about some yelling on her phone, getting tussled, and then shut off. All right, and then you leave, whatever tussle happens, and then she gets on her son's phone. She calls us again, say this is what happened, blah blah blah. All right, when she called us again to say, hey, he took off, this is his name, this is what he's driving, told us all that junk, was at 2:01. So at 2 o'clock in the morning, you were gone from that house. So I'm just trying to understand where that other 85 hour, 20 minutes went.
I
Because that we know, 2 o'clock you were gone. So
Okay, I think I had a call from the deputy at like 3, maybe.
it could have taken a while, but I can tell you that the time that she called back saying, hey, he took off, he went this way, he's driving this, he's driving that, you're gone when she's saying all this. That's at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So I'm trying to understand if you drove straight home, where's that another hour and 20 minutes? You don't add up. I mean,
No. Listen, I could be wrong on the time that I actually got that. You know, but I'm.
you said 4,
I said around.
around 4.
I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my girl was there when I came in the house,
Mm-hmm.
and she wasn't sleeping.
Did she ask you where you were? What? She didn't really inquire at all? I mean, scratch mark on the chest.
Can't see it in the dark.
What kind of shirt are you wearing?
T-shirt.
Like a t-shirt or a tank top?
T-shirt.
T-shirt. I mean, if it was like a loose cut, maybe I should scratch. If it was a regular neck, it'd be all stretched out. And it wouldn't be dark if she's awake, but maybe she watched TV?
It was dark.
It's dark. But she's awake.
Yeah.
So was she reading a book? Was she sitting in the dark?
She was the alarm maybe made her wake up.
Okay. What time did she get up?
She gets up at about.
Have someone, can you open some door again? Before.
Oh, the old house alarm. Okay.
She gets up about 6:30.
Was she asleep before you came into the house and the alarm beeped? What was she doing? Was she laying in bed? Was she
She
watching
was in
TV?
bed, but the house was completely dark.
Am I the only one that thinks that probably turned into an argument as well?
No TV on. All I can see was the clock.
All right. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to understand, especially in light of all these other events. I want to know about that hour.
You know, I
Is there a chance that you went back to try to like smooth things over, give the phone back, show her out?
You can't do that to her. You gotta let some days go by.
All right.
When you said the last voicemail, was the last contact that she made with you a voicemail, a text message, or did you actually talk to her?
The last, I think we spoke, but it's like, she made a call like 3 or 4 times,
Right.
back and I'm like, just, we're both cursing at that point.
Mhm.
We love
Do you remember the last communication that you had, the last words back and forth that you both had?
Well, I want to say the last thing that was said was the voicemail that she left. I don't.
And that's when Sarah was saying we need to be civil and
Right, and she said so that the deputy said that she should get a restraining order, but does it take that? Do we need that?
Mm-hmm. Did she get a restraining order last time?
No. Never had a restraining.
So she pretty much dropped it. You turned yourself in, and then she didn't want to press charges anymore, and then it went away, or what?
Right, but she's always that's how it always plays out. It
Right.
always, it's like it's nothing. In back in 06, it was the same thing, but I want to say it was like a Sunday, and for whatever reason, me having a beer was getting on her nerves. So we got into an argument that day, and I'm standing outside when the deputy pulls up, but it's like he put me in handcuffs right away, and go gets a canine and search the house and finds bullets from her gun and charged me with them.
Are you convicted felon?
Yes, and
For what?
ended up having to pay $3,300 to get out of it. And she could have easily said that no, those are mine. She didn't.
what kind of gun did she know?
So 45.
Does she still have it, or did she get rid of it after that?
I haven't seen it in a long time.
When was the last time you seen it?
It was this year, man.
Where was it at the last time she had it? Where did she keep it in a closet?
She has like a big purse.
Mm-hmm. So she keeps it in her purse?
Does she take it with her, like, go shopping and stuff? Does she actually have it on her when she goes out and does stuff?
And she's on her, like,
Like, does she carry, when is it normal for her to just have it with her in her purse when she goes, or is it in, like, a purse for storage in a closet or something to hide it? I mean, is that something that she would just takes with her daily just for personal protection, or?
I think I think it's maybe to hide it, but it's to hide it from me.
Oh, okay. Why did she carry a gun? Is she like paranoid about someone messing with her or something?
I don't think so. Just
I mean, you've been married to her for 20 years.
Right.
You guys lived together for a long time.
But I
So
never
she-
saw it in a long time. I mean, okay, in 2006 was when I got arrested,
Uh-huh.
and
But you knew that was her gun at the time.
yeah, and she could have, but I never saw it then. I never, I didn't see it then. All she had was bullets,
Mm-hmm.
but
Did you ever ask her, hey, why do you got bullets?
but they're to the Glock,
Uh-huh.
But I don't know.
How long did she have it before that? I mean, if my wife's got a 45, I'm gonna know about it. If I see bullets going around her purse, I'm gonna know. Is there someone that's threatening you that I need to know about? Because
So I want to say maybe.
when she bought it, she tell you why? Do you guys back there in 2001 when everything was all gravy, or it's not like it is now?
Yeah.
Do you guys have the same bank account?
No.
Separate bank accounts.
Yeah.
Okay, because a Glock 45 is like $450, $500. So I mean, as she goes out, and my wife spends $500, I want to know why and for what. So what's going on with her that she feels like she has a weapon? Is that protected from you? Protection from somebody else?
No, she got it back in 01.
Mm-hmm. But
We
for why?
lived
Why is
in,
what I'm asking.
she wanted it,
I mean, there's got to be some reason. I mean,
Well, she just gets what she wants. And it's no way I could ever know because, her pay goes direct deposit and I never even see a bank statement ever.
okay. What is
If she gets it, she
right?
burns it or something.
What is Sarah do for?
She's a surgical tech.
A surgical tech?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. What hospital is she? She at a hospital?
Florida.
Florida, like fish? Or
No.
Altamont?
Altamont.
Altamont. Alright. So, I mean, is there like, was there ever concern ever about her walking to the parking garage? Because my wife's from Altamont, they have that big parking garage and there's a distance there.
But they got security.
Right. Okay, so it's not that.
No. She just wanted it.
Does she drink at all? Alcohol?
Socially.
Social? Was she drinking last night, or did you smell alcohol?
Be right back.
Do you know if she was drinking last night at all, or could you tell if she had been drinking prior to going to bed?
I didn't.
Nothing stood out for you. You didn't smell anything on her breath or anything like that? Okay.
I mean, if she had been drinking, it would probably be like Friday, Saturday.
Hmm.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Had you had anything to drink last night?
Mhm.
What were you drinking last night?
Heineken.
Okay. Does she normally drink beers when she drinks, or does she drink alcohol?
She drinks like, I go with wine coolers or,
Fine.
at a club or a restaurant. daiquiris or something.
Foofy drinks?
Turkey.
Foofy drinks. That's better. So you were drinking some beers last night. How many beers do you think you had last night before you saw her?
Maybe
4 or so. Did you have drinks after you saw her as well?
I'm trying to remember if I had something in the cup. I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Did either of you have any medications or recreational narcotics or smoke a little weed or blunt or anything here and there? No. Well, that's good. When you got back to the house, or back to your girlfriend's house, did you go to bed or did you stay up or?
I went to bed. She was, she like beep beep beep. She woke up and was going to bed.
Did she go to bed with you or?
She was already in bed.
Okay, so she went back to bed then with you.
Right.
Okay. What time did y'all wake up this morning?
Maybe. It's 6:30.
Did you try and call her, or did you look at your phone to see if she had tried to text you or call you or anything?
I really don't. I mean, I'll use the bathroom on the side. And I'll take my phone in the bathroom, but I really don't start going through the phone after 8 o'clock. She's going to bed.
Okay.
I'm talking about Pauline.
Right. Well, I understand Sarah doesn't know about Pauline, correct?
Right.
Even though you've sort of been with her for about 8 years. Even when you and Pauline lived together and were married, even when you and Sarah were married and together and still lived together, you were still seeing Pauline. But so Sarah doesn't know about her, correct?
Right.
But Pauline did know about your family.
Mm-hmm.
And once you split up, you went to Pauline, and Pauline knew you still went to see the kids or went to the house here and there, but not to see Sarah. Is that correct or accurate?
Right.
Okay. So as Sarah was communicating with you and texting and stuff, I can imagine you wouldn't want Pauline to know that you were speaking with her. So she goes to work about 8 o'clock.
Pauline?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And did you check your phones then when she went to work to see if anything else had happened?
Excuse me, not so much as, it's just not me to I have the ringer turned off, so it's like to see if anybody's calling.
Okay. Did you have any calls on either your phone or the phone that you had taken from Sarah?
I want to say my phone, yes, but not hers. I didn't turn her phone on until after Pauline was gone.
Okay. Had she gotten any calls on her phone when you checked it?
Yeah, I think it was ringing. I didn't answer it.
Do you know, did it say who it was? Was it your kids or her work, or did you go through her phone to see who she'd been calling and stuff and kind of get a little bit of...
And that's when it started ringing.
Okay. Did you see that she had been calling in? Did you call any of the numbers that were in her phone to find out who they were for?
I think I did call the number, but nobody answered.
Okay. Was there a name? Was it like in the phone book where you scroll down to look at who her contacts were?
No, it was like one of the last calls.
Okay, so like you went in the recent call log.
Right.
Okay. When had that number been called?
After midnight.
What, today? Like this morning?
Mhm.
Okay. Was that when she had the phone or when you had the phone that the call came in?
So she had.
When she had it. Did it show it had been answered?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she'd been talking with somebody after midnight.
Right.
But you don't know who it was?
I'm sure the name is on it, I just don't remember.
Okay. Do you know if it was a male or a female?
Yeah, I want to say either Anthony, Antonio, or Byron, something like that.
Okay. And you tried to call him?
Excuse me, nobody answered.
Nobody. Did you get a voicemail? Did you hear like a person's voice or an automated kind of an answering service?
You know what? It was a person.
It was a person? Was it a guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did that make you feel a little weird, a little upset?
No, because it's like when the last time we fell out, it's like everything like got out, but I never like said anything about me.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's like it's out. It's like, you know, we're not together, so it doesn't matter.
Well, had she ever confided in you, told you any of the people that she had an interest that might be around the kids, or that there was somebody else in her life, or did she ever mention any of her relationships to you?
She said she was interested in this guy. It's her friend's brother. She said that all they did was like send text messages and never like met face to face with her.
She ever asked you about if you had a relationship?
I mean, she one night I was there, she wanted to go through my phone, but sitting down for 30 seconds or so long. So, but, I just like, why?
For the same reasons you want to see her phone, you know what I mean? Kind of just, you guys have been together for so long that it's completely natural for you to, have an interest, and you still both think of each other as yours, and that's totally understandable. I mean, you guys bound together with the kids and everything else. So, what was the final reason why y'all split up? Was there one particular incident, or had things just gone bad? Or?
It was like it was a combination of, I think it just, I mean, she would kind of, be like disappointed in me all the time. And it was like, it was money, it was just, I just so long as tired of each other, It was the simplest thing it's like it's an argument. It's like it's no medium. It's like everything is real good or it's real bad.
Right. Well, I'm sure tempers get shorter as you've been together longer and stuff wears on your nerves on both sides. And so the last time you saw her this morning, did you see her again after you left the house? On Wellington?
No, I jumped in the car and pulled away.
Did she call you and say she didn't want to meet you somewhere to hash things out or to get her phone back? Or?
It's like, when I get my phone back, I mean, that went back and forth for a little bit, and then, she was like, F it, keep that phone. F you in that phone. I do.
And is that kind of how it was left?
I mean, I don't know if that's it, because that's when we started talking.
And when she said F you and F that phone?
Yep.
Then you stopped talking? And was that like a conversation, or was that texting?
That was a conversation.
Okay. Where were you when that occurred, when you had that conversation?
It was driving.
Driving on your way back?
Mm-hmm.
Did you stop anywhere to have a drink or meet any friends or anything on the way back? Is there anything else you can think that's of any importance to anything here? I mean, what's your feeling on everything that happened this morning?
I think you're like I think once I don't know if you're gonna do it, but once they go through the phone, it'll get answers in there.
That what? We'll get a lot of answers in the phone. Okay. How do you know that she had the phone, that your son's phone and not him? Did you talk to her? Like you recognize her voice on the phone, you knew it was her and not your son, and then the text messages were.
He sent a text too, but then after, when the phone started ringing, like back to back, then I knew that was her.
What kind of answers do you think we'll find on the phone?
Oh, she was, it was like, she was angry with somebody. I don't know if it was I want to say it was that last call. She was angry with that person because I heard her say something along the lines like, you haven't tried.
You said you haven't what?
Tried me.
You haven't tried me? Or was she talking to you at that point?
No, she was on the phone.
She was on the phone with who?
I don't know.
Was she on your son's phone when she said that, when she was talking on the phone? Or was she on her phone?
She had her phone.
She had her phone.
Mm-hmm.
And where was she when she said that?
It's like I went into the room talking to my son. So she was maybe like, at that point, she was like maybe by on the porch.
Mm-hmm.
But,
That's when you were at the house and you were in your son's room
mm-hmm.
with him?
Mm-hmm.
And she was on the porch and you heard her talking?
Right. And she never knew when I was coming back.
Mm-hmm.
So I started walking down.
Mm-hmm.
It was, it's just bits and pieces.
Mm-hmm. She said, you haven't tried me. What else did you hear her say?
That's the only thing that sticks out.
That when you came out of your son's room to talk to her, see what was going on? Did she sound upset when she was saying that?
She seemed like angry, like right up.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, what's all the anger, I understand that, I didn't go with her because that was the second trip. The first trip was orientation. She was upset about that, but we got past it.
Mm-hmm.
Because she wanted me to stay there with the little kids. I really just didn't want to.
Did you get the feeling that she was awake, or did you think that you woke her up? Was she awake talking on the phone and stuff when you got there?
Yeah, there's no way I could wake her up because once I parked, I didn't have the music turned up or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
When I got in the car and started walking up the walk, she's already at the door.
And then you went in. Was she on the phone when she came in the door? Or did she get on the phone when you were in your son's room?
She had the phone, but I want to say, she could have been on the phone already, but.
But she didn't have it after you went to see her talking. That you went and went to Junior's room.
Mm-hmm. I didn't talk to him for maybe about 10 minutes.
And did you hear her yelling on the phone?
Not so much as that. Not, I don't.
Well, I want to know, because I want to know what y'all are going through, and, I'm feeling for you guys, and I kind of want to know, I want to get this put behind everybody, you know what I'm saying? So.
My mind is going 100 miles an hour right now. It's like that.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, honestly, it's like, I know everybody's a suspect, but it seems like it's just too much of a focus on me. It's like I can't really even wrap my head around the whole situation, You know, it's like I'm answering the same questions over and over.
One of the reasons you're answering the same questions over and over is because you got a bunch of different people talking to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they found you over in Orlando, and you know this is the first time I got to talk to you today. But I'm wanting to talk to you about whatever that happened at the house this morning, and get your side of it, because we've got, you know, a written statement from Sarah with her side, and then we've got, you know, what Dwayne Jr., you know, the kind of scene with his parents, you know, on the front yard, just kind of not getting along, and you know, it's a little rough on him. And you're his dad, and it's his mom, so you know he's kind of caught in the middle and not really understanding what's going on. So, you know, I don't want to read this paperwork and not get a chance to talk to you and let you tell me on your side of the story, because you're part of the equation and you count too. You know what I'm saying? And you have a voice, and I want you to know that, you know, you've got rights, and I want you to, you know, be comfortable enough to be able to speak your side of the story, and you should be heard just like everybody else. But I wasn't over in Orlando, obviously, and I don't know what you said to them, so I'm probably repeating a lot of stuff that they answered. Right? And that you've already talked to them about today. I know it's been a long day for you, and I feel for you on that, right? But I do want you to have a chance to talk to me too, so I can understand kind of what's going on. I mean, it sounds like it's been a pretty rough past couple of months for you. And it's never easy on family when you're going through situations like that and changes like that. I get it, you know what I mean? I just don't want to come to any conclusions without talking to everybody that I can. And that's just what I do. You know, I don't listen to one person's side, make a decision, and act on it. I'll give everybody a fair chance to speak and be heard, and ask questions if you have questions and you want to know what's going on. Or I mean, this is a chance that you get to talk to us. You know what I mean? I mean,
I need to know what's going on with kids.
well, your kids are all right now. I mean, they're under supervision and family members, and they're, you know what I'm saying, they're not in the care of the state or anything at this point. They're not.
Both family members.
I don't have that information because I wasn't the one at the house that was talking, but they're together. You know what I'm saying? They're not all separated all over the place or anything. They're together, and they have each other to be talking to and stuff. What's going through your head? It's okay to talk about shit, you know what I mean? I mean, that's what we're here for. You know, we're not only here to put people in jail, whatever. We're here to talk to people and help them through the troubles and help them through what they might be going through, or what should.
We can work with someone else.
Well, it sounded like she was in a bad mood to start with. She was on the phone having some sort of argument with somebody anyway, as it was, and you just happened to come along when she was already heated. I mean, you're the one she's going to throw the anger at because you're the one that's there. You know what I mean? So she was already hostile, and you just happened to walk in at the wrong time. And you said she put her hands on you, right?
I mean, it wasn't like that at first. It was basically like, you know, like randomly from evil. I wasn't really. She didn't, you know, pop me in the face as soon as I got there.
No. But she was heated enough to do that. That's why I'm wondering, is she angry enough to come try and get her phone back from you, or angry enough to try and, or to follow you to see where you're going or where you're actually staying, or maybe she had a suspicion on something, maybe she was trying to
I
figure out where you're going off to. And
I honestly think she was like, I mean, she wouldn't try to see that, sleeping or whatever. She wouldn't.
what do you think? She tried to follow you because she left the house. I mean, did she want to try and talk things over, and you didn't want her to go all the way? I mean, I wouldn't imagine you'd want her to go to where you're staying at. I mean, that she doesn't even know about her. I mean, it'd make more sense if she wanted to talk about things or try and get her phone back and talk about things and try and hash things out that she would meet somewhere else.
Once it was, after you on the phone, it was done talking for, at least 2 or 3 days, and then, she'll call me or text, then it'll be okay. I mean, not okay like, we're together, but okay like we're talking. And, that was, a few days.
Even if she called you up and said, Dwayne, I'm tired of fighting. I want to be civil. I want to get my phone back. I want to talk to you about this. I'm sorry that we did this, and I don't want the police there. They don't need to be involved. She tried to get you to meet her somewhere so that you guys could work it out for the sake of the kids and try and come to some sort of civil, reasonable solution to what your differences were, at least this morning. If she can't get her phone back, at least she can hatch things over so the dad can be around, so that you can be around your children, and she can, you guys can learn to deal with it. I mean, I know you wouldn't tell her to go over to where you're staying at.
No, she was done. Once she said, F you in that phone, it was done, and the only thing that can make that go away is time, a few days.
Well, why do you think she would have left the house and to?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, is that over where she worked? Do you think maybe she was trying to get over there? Maybe she could spend some time with you before work started, and you all could put your differences aside and make up and at least come to some sort of reasonable solution on what was going to happen for the future and for the kids and stuff. And then maybe go to work after that.
She wouldn't talk. It's hard for me to explain. It wouldn't come to her like that. Like, it would come days later. It wouldn't come like that. She wouldn't be.
You never sweet talked her into calming down long enough so that you guys can talk civilly for a little bit face to face after a heated argument?
She's spicy. Honestly, to come on.
She's feisty, but you're a sweet talker, right? You can talk her down and then, at least, not with you, maybe.
I'll say, man, F you, that's.
She would come and you maybe get a little makeup thing going on there. Isn't like your birthday. You're doing good if you get on your birthday, I can tell you. No, but I can't see that she'd be awful mad at you for too long, and I know, especially between you and your being up. I mean, he's probably up with her and she's texting you and trying to figure out how to make the whole situation just end.
Right, but she I'm saying the same thing. Only time, it wouldn't be, it would never be the same. it's got to be some days, got to pass.
It would, it won't, but maybe the norm wouldn't be the same night. Maybe the norm would be for a couple days to go by. But sometimes people might just want to fix it up right then and there.
I've been knowing this like over 20 years, and she's been the same. She is like the voicemail that I have on the phone when she, apologizing to me about, talking to me and sending me text messages and all this.
Well, what do you think when you get an apology from her?
That's so out of her character. I mean,
Right.
she'll, it's like, it can
But
blow,
she did it.
it can blow over and we not talk about it no more, but just saying, oh, I'm sorry. Shit,
But
that's the
she
only
did,
time I ever
right?
remember.
This morning, she did, right? Did she send it, she apologized?
No, she didn't. She never
She wanted-
apologized.
She said she wanted to be civil?
Yeah. But I want to say right after that, it was like F you in the phone, It was,
Well, women, we're bipolar women, come on.
exactly.
We can't make up our minds. So at what point was she comfortable enough and want to patch things up with you? Or what point
She was never trying to patch things up. She
just then what was it that made her was she coming to see you, or was she coming did you have an arrangement to get your phone back?
no, she said, I want to say the last thing was like F you in that phone. And that's when she stopped calling. We stopped talking, and it was, I just knew, But I couldn't, there's no way I could sweet talk. He's not going to do that. She's not. No.
Sweet talk her into making up, apologizing.
We couldn't make up, it was nothing to begin with, so like making up was not even a possibility because, she's doing her thing and I don't have to see no more. I'm doing mine, so,
So what happened then? I mean, I think you know what I mean. I'm talking about when she said F you at that fucking phone. Did you at that point know that you said you're not going to be sweet talking her? It's not, you're not going to be talking her down and
yeah, right. Before she even said that, it's like, even when, I'm leaving in the car, I already know how, this is gonna play out. It's like, when I'm standing out there, I'm like, what's your problem? Why, but that's how she gets at times. But then it'll blow up, and then she's all sweet again. But it's like it was too much and it was for nothing. It was
it's too much. It's for nothing, but it's typical for people that have been through all that you guys have been through.
No. I got you something to drink.
restroom.
You want to take a leak real quick? We can do that. We'll call real quick and we'll go out to the front here. Right back over that we came.
As we head to our last commercial break, and remember, I promised you I won't keep stopping the video. Once we start get going, this train's about to get going, baby. And I'm telling you right now, so far, they haven't even mentioned that she's dead. They have a boatload of evidence, and they're going to load it on him in the next couple hours, and we're going to be here for it while you guys try to stay warm, try to stay out of that ice and snow. Be right back.
Cold then?
Hmm?
Cold?
Listen,
I know. It's hard to keep this place like a freaking icebox. Alright. You comfy? Did you get to the bathroom and everything? Alright. Alright. So I want to talk to you a little bit. I want you to be fully honest with me, okay? When you said that the deputy called you after everything happened at the house, where were you when he called you?
I was still driving.
Okay. Where, do you know what road you were on? Were you still on, were you on I-4? Were you on, you said you had taken the 408?
Could have been on Saxon or
On Slotson?
excuse me. Could have.
Had you like just left the house when he called you?
Right, maybe 5 or 6 minutes.
5 or 6 minutes. So you were probably still in Deltona then?
Right.
Okay. You can loosen up a little bit, right? And I know this has been a hell of a day. You've been through a whole lot.
And I understand the nature of football, but there is no way in this world that I could overdo. No way. Okay. I mean, you can stand here and I'm really upset, and I think all the efforts here should be. I don't know. I think you just need to get, well, maybe not you, but they need to get the phone and go through the phone.
Well, what, back on the, you said text message, back on the phone, what kinds of things are we gonna be finding on the phone? And which phone is it that we need to be looking at?
Her.
Her phone. Okay, and that's the one that you had taken from her
Mm-hmm.
in the yard. And what kind of things are we gonna be finding on that phone?
Can you see? It's a lot of guys on the phone, and some are angry, and they curse back and forth.
These names that are in this here, are they just phone numbers, or does she have them logged in on her call log on her name?
Mm-hmm.
Are there any, I know, because you said you already looked at it. What types of things are, I mean, could you see the conversation going back and forth, or could you just see her side of it?
Yeah, you can see her.
Okay. And what types of things, what kind of messages are they? Are they hostile messages, or?
Yeah, so it's hostile and it's okay, and then it's like hostile and and some that just reading,
Give me an example. What are some of them?
Like we're gonna be okay, FU2.
Okay. And when were these messages sent?
I don't know.
It's, you know what, now's the time that,
I mean, if I had the phone, I could
I know that,
see, but I can't. I
I'm
don't.
just going on your recollection.
Right, I can't even remember some of the stuff that's in my phone.
It's okay. It's okay. I understand that.
So, I really feel. I know that you have to cover all your bases. I understand.
Well, I mean, listen, man, I'm not just doing this for Sarah or for you or for your kids, for Dwayne Jr., for Courtney, for your family. I'm doing it for everybody, okay? Because there's answers, and these kids need some sort of closure on, things that are going on, okay?
things have to be set in such an order that everybody can kind of get over this initial hump to try and deal with it. All right, and however that is, and whatever we need to do to make that happen, so that these kids can start the coping process, and so that you and your family can start getting some answers and learning how to deal with this. Because this isn't just something that happened this morning that is going to be okay given a couple days. All right, it's something that we need to deal with a little bit. All right, for everybody's health, mentally, and especially the family and you. Okay, your family, yes. You're the head part of the family. Okay, and Sarah's not here to help the kids through this, all right? And it's going to be you and the rest of the family and Dwayne Jr. Do you still have your mom?
Mm-hmm.
What's your relationship like with your mother?
Well, cool.
You're cool? What do you think she'd tell you to do right now?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, have you talked to her today? What do you think she would say to you? Does she live locally?
She lives in Orlando.
She lives in Orlando.
Mm.
And does she have a relationship with your kids?
Well, they haven't been very well.
Okay.
She's been so she had to retire.
Is she sick?
She has a condition and she's leaving and so
Yeah. When was the last time you saw your mom? You talk to her like on a daily basis? You see her a lot?
Mm-hmm. Maybe Wednesday or Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Does she know Paula?
Colleen? Mm-hmm.
She knows her. So she kind of knows what's going on. She knows that Sarah's got temper and sometimes y'all don't get along.
Mm-hmm. But Sarah been telling me before, so she doesn't come around.
How violent has it got between you and Sarah in the past? I mean, is it common for her to scratch you up and come at you like that?
That's what
Yeah. All right, so back to this text messages and her phone. The text messages back and forth seem cool and then a little bit hostile.
Mm-hmm.
She's wanting to meet, she's not wanting to meet.
Something
Something along those lines. And what's the final? I mean, does she end up meeting or? You know, and honestly, here's the thing, Dwayne. All right, I know that she left the house this morning to go meet you. Okay, I don't know if it was because she wanted to get her phone back, or if she wanted to hash things out. Okay, bear with me a little bit, all right? I know that she left the house to come and meet you, and I know where you guys met. But I want to hear from you what happened during that meeting.
See, this is
And this is the only way that anything's gonna get any better for you, number one.
listen. Okay. I can say it 100 different ways, but it's gonna be the same thing every time. There's no way in this world, out of all these 20 years, No. You know, say, no way. And she wouldn't.
I know that there's no way that you would think about harming her. All right? And I know that things just happen. And I know that shit happens. Okay?
Listen to me. See, all the energy is focused on me. But it's
I'm only one person.
right. But okay, well, all your energy is focused on me. You're looking at me, you're looking in my eyes, and you're thinking that, you know, I'm lying to you. And,
I don't think you're lying to me.
no, you
I don't think you're lying to me. I believe what you've been telling me. I believe what happened at the house. I believe that she was aggressive towards you in the front yard. I believe that she gave you those scratches. All right? I believe that you guys were texting and it, you know, back and forth, and she called you and she was still upset when you were on your way back.
okay, and if all of that is true, then
Because I believe that there's more that you haven't told me. And
tell me,
I just want you to understand that this.
stuff that I haven't told, but it's not related to Sarah. I mean, it's as far as the by night prior to going home, you know. But it's got nothing to do with this. So why do I bring all that up? You know?
Well, I don't listen to watch you like prior to going.
Okay, so,
Okay.
so
Listen.
listen.
What I'm getting at is this right here, this time that you and I have together in this room. All right. This is the time that you've got to talk. Okay. After this, you're not going to have the opportunity to talk to me. All right. That's why I want to make full use of this time, and I really want to understand where you're coming from. All right. I really want to understand what happened this morning, and I want to understand where you're coming from. All right. And I want you to understand that with these phones and with our technology, we can see where you were at certain times. We can see where she was. Now hear me out, okay? With the technology that we have, we can see where you were and we can see where she was. And if what we're going to see when we get the information download from that technology is what I'm thinking we're going to see, I would much rather hear it from you during this time that we have a chance to talk, rather than have you waive this opportunity and me find it out the other way.
I've been talking to you the whole time. I have no reason to not be truthful. But like I said, you're focusing all your energy on me. And I really, it's like, I want to cry, but you know, I want to cry alone.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I'm being asked the same questions over and over as if the answer's gonna change. It's gonna be the same. I can't change the answer. I understand your job, but
I understand that you feel like you can't change the answer. I understand what you said. You said you can't change the answer. Okay? And you said that we would find answers on the phone.
mm-hmm.
I would rather hear the answer from you, okay, than to find it on the phone. Okay? This is what I'm saying, all right? I know that you feel that you can't change what you've told me, okay? And if that's your answer. I mean, as far as what's happened this morning after you left the house and the meeting with Sarah and what happened during that meeting that I've been asking you about, okay? And if I'm going to find the answers on the phone, just listen, okay? If I'm going to find the answers on the phone and you know what the answers are, I would rather hear it from you. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to have to find the answers on the phone if there's something that you can tell me. Because it only makes it easier on yourself if it comes from you. If you have an answer for me, I need to hear it from you. Same thing since if you're standing in front of anybody in my position, they're going to tell you the same thing. An answer from you is going to have a whole lot more merit than an answer that we have to try and get ourselves off of some piece of electronics.
That's
And I just want you to understand that I can completely understand, and you're completely human. If something happened when you guys met, and you can't take it back, and you don't want to tell me because you don't want to accept that it happened, I can understand that.
Listen, you know what? So this our whole conversation from what one thing happened to, you know, I understand he didn't mean for it to happen. But when we were out, I jumped in the car. I got hurt. Okay, and you say technology can prove that. So you'll see that I got hurt. I may not have my times right because I wasn't like looking at my watch, but what I told you is what it is. It's nothing else. You know?
So when we pull that information, we're going to show you nonstop back to the address with no stops. Because I don't think that's what we're going to see. All right? Now listen, I'm not doing this because I want to hammer you. All right? I'm not doing this because I want to give you a hard time. All right? I'm doing this because I know from experience that if you're sitting in front of me and you're truthful with me, down the road, everything goes a whole lot easier for you than if you sit in front of me and you're not truthful or you're evasive or you make us find things. Now listen, if you make us find things the hard way, all right? Now, if I'm going to have to find things the hard way, and you decide and you want to talk to me, then that can't happen. This right now is the chance. All right, and I don't want you to go down the road the hard way. I really, really want you to deal with this the best that you can for you, for your family, and for your kids. I mean, if
I'm listening to you.
I know you're listening.
I'm hanging on to every word that you're saying. But
you know, people are understandable out there too. You know what I mean? I mean, if you guys get into an argument and she's coming at you, or she's being belligerent, or she, you know, you think everything's going to be all right, and all of a sudden it changes for the worse and something happens. Some things are out of our control. Some of the things happen and we can't control what happened. You can't control what somebody else does. Somebody else can't control what you do. If something happens, it's not necessarily your fault. It's not necessarily her fault. Shit happens. All right? And where you can make a difference for how everything turns out is what you're doing right now. And I'm telling you this because I don't want you to take any more of a hard road than you absolutely have to.
I'm listening to you, but you're not listening to me.
I'm listening. I am listening to you. You can't change. I know you can't change your answer. Now you've told me that you can't change your answer. And then if we just pull the text messages and look at her phone, then we're gonna get some answers. All right, and I'm telling you, I'd rather hear the answers from you.
I gave you all I have.
I think there's more.
if I get any more that I give you now, it wouldn't be the truth.
Dwayne, what? Look at it from my position where I'm sitting right now. All right, if you're sitting in this chair, talking to you, what do you think would be going through your head?
I mean, I couldn't.
I mean, if you feel you already know the answers in your head, and I'm talking from my perspective, I feel I have the answers in my head,
That doesn't make it so.
and I don't want to find the answers out myself. I want you to tell me. Because I know that you know.
More than I told you today. I told you about the phone. So I know.
I want to know where you went when you left the house before you got back to Orlando. And I want to know what happened, how it happened that Sarah went to meet you there. And we'll start there. Start with just telling me how the conversation went, if it was texting or
I
if it
told
was
you we were talking on the phone or text. We were both. It was, well, not me. I was never texting.
Mhm.
But we were talking on the phone, and once it went, F you in the phone, that was the end of it.
Mhm.
No, there was no more talking to her. It's, you gotta wait a couple of days. I keep saying it, but you're not listening. You're trying to understand. I know that, you gotta do your job, but you wasting a whole lot of effort on it.
I don't feel I'm wasting effort on you because I think that you're worth talking to, and I think that you have more to tell me, and I think it's worth it to invest a little bit of time because I know through the system and what people go through that it's much easier when you get the truth out of somebody in the interview room before anything else
I
happens.
understand that fully, but you gotta realize that every person is different, It's like you said, it's like,
Ask a couple questions. Your children with DCF, was wondering who do they get along with the most, like in the family and stuff? Who do you think that they'd be really comfortable with right now? Hear you. You remember?
Shalanda?
Is that who's that?
Shalanda Williams, that's it's like they refer to her as auntie.
Williams? Is she an actual blood relative or just a good friend? Is she a good friend of you or
Sarah.
Sarah? If that doesn't work out, because I think one of their main concerns is to place them with family. Or do they have like a sister, like an aunt, like a real aunt?
Sister's cousin, yeah.
Yeah. Does
They
Sarah,
refer to her as auntie.
does Sarah have a sister?
Yeah, she's in Tennessee.
Do you have a sister?
Yes,
What's your sister's name?
Felicia.
Felicia? Did she get along with the kids or?
Yes, but it's
Okay. Okay. So Shalonda or
yeah. Right.
okay. I want to let you know we're doing okay. All right. They're obviously I was there this morning when I'm a sergeant with this agency. When I was there this morning when we notified the kids of what had happened. I've been doing this now. I'm going into my 15th year. I've been doing this for a really long time. I just got out of a major case unit. I worked homicide. I worked for a very long time. Okay, I have been through this before. I have talked to people that have done things from self-defense to premeditated murder. Okay, I've done it all, and I want you to understand something. I get a lot of things. I get why people do a lot of things. And unfortunately, it is such a hard road to go down from here. But with each case that I get and everybody I talk to, I always try to tell them the bottom line is I'm never going to lie to you. I'm never going to judge you. I'm here to pretty much figure out exactly what happened and help the people that are still here to help. And right now, those kids are my main priority.
Mine too, and that this whole thing here today, it's like it's wasted effort on me. Yeah, it's.
Well, you've actually enlightened us a lot. I mean, I do appreciate your cooperation. It's because to get the background of your relationship with her, what was going on, what has been being experienced in the home and stuff like that. I mean, that sheds a lot of light on everything, because again, we've got two different jurisdictions, we've got two different things going on here. But the bottom line is, Sarah's dead. Okay, we cannot change that. We can't change that. But what we can do is we can move forward and we can figure out what exactly happened and get on with it. Because once we get over the hump, it's kind of smooth sailing from there. Okay, you're going through. I mean, this is. How long were you married for?
We were married since '06, but we've been together over 20 years.
And that's the thing. I mean, how are you feeling right now?
It's all over the place, and every question that I answer it's back to me. It's like me. It's like saying, just tell me what happened. Just tell me what happened.
Do you know who might have been responsible for this?
I think once you get in her phone, you'll find some answers in that. But just.
Well, let me ask you something. When you say that, did you read what's in her phone?
Yes, it's
okay. So are you saying that in her phone there are messages that are indicating violence or something like that?
It's a lot of hostile stuff, and it's a lot of different people, different strangers.
Like, well, can you tell a set of a tone, like from a guy or a girl?
It's guys. It's like she may have stood somebody up or something, and they were upset about it. And there's a lot of stuff. I mean, if you can, if I had the phone,
right. And we'll see that, and we'll see that.
But to just, it's like I'm the main focus. It's like everything is on me. Everything is on me. Just tell me what happened. Just to, I've talked to so many people that taped and saying the same thing over and over and you come and say about my kids in DCF and
yeah. We could, because we want to make sure that they're okay. Because, I mean, they have a long road ahead of them. Absolutely. Right now, you have to understand right now that there's been a physical history. I'm going to give it to you as reality. There's been a physical history between you and your wife, okay, in the past. You've been arrested for physical violence. Whether you did it or whether you didn't do it, there's a record showing that you were arrested for it, okay? You still have to go to trial for that, and I understand that. But right now, nobody, and I'm sure you as a smart person that you are, if you were DCF, would you think that it was a safe environment right now, given the situation, to put those kids back with the father? I'm not saying you're not a good father, but the totality of the situation, where do we want to make those kids comfortable at, right?
But they were never uncomfortable with me.
No, it's not you. It's not you. Their mother's dead. Okay?
It's my wife.
I know. Absolutely, it is. Absolutely. You're right. But right now, you're not emotionally stable. I mean, you just lost someone very dear to you. Doesn't matter what type of volatile situation you guys had between you. Like, that doesn't matter. That is completely separate and apart from what's going on. You had a very, very long relationship with a woman who's now dead. Okay? And you do have several emotions going on in your head right now. I know you do. And it's okay. You don't have to be strong about it. I know you want to be upset about it. Be upset about it. I'm not going to judge you. I have sat here and I have sat with people. I mean, if you want to cry, cry. I mean, that is a natural course of life. That's a natural emotion. It really is. We can't bring her back. We really can't.
But I understand your job, but to be accused is
Well, let me ask you something. Did you kill her?
would never hurt her. She would never hurt me.
Okay. Did you ever stab your wife?
Stab her in me? No.
Okay. I mean, so you told me no, right?
We push and shove each other. No, not even punches, no black eyes, no none of that. Never. Then have to go find those guys, and it's okay. It's okay.
And that's one of the fortunate things where I've been an investigator for a really long time, and I've also been on patrol, and one of the most common calls that we go to is domestic violence. And most of the time it's repeat domestic violence, because I really believe, honestly, and I guess because I see it so often, that there is such emotion behind that type of relationship. When you have so much passion for somebody that they enrage you to the point of that is a strong relationship. And I can see that.
But we wasn't like that. We were just,
No, you can't tell me you weren't like that. And what did I tell you? I told you I'm not gonna hide anything from you, okay? And I'm probably gonna be a little too honest with you, but you can't tell me that you weren't like that anymore, because you had 2 incidents within the last 6 months. So today would be one.
right, but it's nothing to do with like us being together or not being together. That's not.
And that's what I'm trying to say. You have such an emotional bond between the two of you that there's always going to be that fury, because there's so much passion in your relationship. I understand that and I get that. But what I don't get, what I truly don't get, is you went over there tonight, or this morning. You went over there. She and your son were at the door, and for whatever reason you were going to get Levin or whatever you were going to get, and an argument ensued. You guys got physical. You took her phone and you left. She ends up in Orlando dead, in a nightgown. I mean, we've got a problem there. And I'm not, and if you can shed light on that, I want you to. I want you to help me understand it. I really, truly do.
She didn't come to Orlando to see me.
And the relationship that you have with your current girlfriend, what's her name? Pauline? Okay. Did Sarah not like her?
Sarah doesn't know her.
Okay. She's got to know about her. I'm a woman. And, I mean, you're that good?
I'm pretty good.
You're that good.
It's not so much as being good, it's just...
How long? You've been dating her for 8 years? And she don't know about her? Come on.
She doesn't.
Then you're good. Then you're good. There's either she knows about her and she didn't let on that she knows about her. She knows about her and you know she knows about her, or you're that good. Because there ain't no way that in a relationship, and we're not even talking far away here. We're not talking like out of state. We're talking about.
How could they all get in trouble in the same circle? So
I know, but come on. I mean, 8
in Orlando.
8 years. When you're not with her, where does she think you are? Oh my God! Stop. Is she? You don't think that she's ever followed you?
Well, not now. Not now. Now it's,
Okay, so she knew about her in the past?
I mean, when I say not now, I mean not now is she's not asking where you are,
Okay.
where you've been.
Why? Because you're not together?
Right.
Okay. Now, what does your girlfriend think of your wife? Because your girlfriend has to know you have a wife.
Mm-hmm.
What does she think of your wife?
She knows we're not together.
Does she know that you went to her house tonight?
Mm.
How would she feel if she found that out?
Well, if she found out that I went there, it wouldn't be a big deal if I went there to
Are you going to say to talk to the kids? To talk to the kids?
see the kids, to get more clothes,
At 1 o'clock in the morning?
Well, yeah. I mean, she doesn't really press me like that.
Really? God bless her. I'd be all over it. I mean, right? I mean, but that's me. But,
I mean,
kind of,
this all this going here. Would you care? This is shit.
well, I mean, I agree, I do, but I think everything's relevant right now. You just told me that you did not see Sarah after you left the house, correct? Okay, so everything at this point is relative. What I'm gonna ask you is, when you left there, you didn't go straight home. Where did you go?
I got on I-4. I got on 480. To the word I knew.
I'm sorry? You got off at 408 to where?
To the old one I road.
And then you went, and then where?
Went home. Orlando home.
To your girlfriend. house. Okay. But there was something that you did in between that time. What was that? Did you go to a bar? Did you go to a friend's house? What did you do between that time?
I didn't go to anybody's house.
Did you stop on the side of the road? Did you stop in a parking lot to think? Are you sure?
I'm sure I would remember stopping.
Did you stop and get a beer somewhere? Huh?
I had beer.
Where? In the car? Oh, what kind of beer? Oh, nice. Good choice. It's a good beer. So you were drinking and driving,
It's a skin to jeans.
huh? Nice. Nothing with a little roadie. Where'd you get the beer? Did you bring it from your house or?
Yeah. Convenience store.
Before you went to Sarah's house or?
You know, I got it early, maybe around 18.
I actually, I don't think I know. Where were you before you ended up at Sarah's?
Before there, I was.
About. You were just all over the place. Who's in Apopka? Who's that?
The singing stuff.
Well, you want to make sure that if you don't want to be charged with something you didn't do, correct?
Morocco.
Huh?
Morocco.
Is that a girl?
Mm-hmm. I was only there for just a few minutes.
Is this a girlfriend or a friend or
Just a
kind of sort of? Okay. So from Morocco's is when you went to, but you never made contact with her before? You never made contact with Sarah before you left Morocco's?
Before I was only there. I didn't even go inside. I was only there like 10 minutes.
Okay. So from Morocco's and Papa, you went straight to Sarah's?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But you never made contact with Sarah via text, via phone, via anything?
No.
Did you have your cell phone on you when you went to Sarah's house? To your house, to your Wellington house?
Did I have it on me?
Did you have your cell phone with you
Yes.
when you went to? Okay. I know that. I know where you were this morning, all right? And I need you to tell me where you were, where Sarah was, why you guys met. I know where you were. I know where you were.
I told you where I was.
I know where you were.
Because I told you.
No.
Do you understand that most of the time when we ask the questions, you, like you said, you understand our job. Okay. And this is probably the hardest part of this right now is explaining what is very difficult for you to even understand. Because you absolutely love Sarah. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, you love Sarah, you love your family, and
I'm not denying that.
Okay,
That's
all right.
the truth.
Let me put it a different way, okay? Tell me what happened at the Miami Subs at 434 and I-4.
It sucks.
Tell me what happened when you were there with Sarah this morning.
Listen.
Why is your
we knew you were there.
Why is your palm print on the window of Miami Subs at 434 and I-4?
It's impossible.
It is possible and it is true. And listen to me. Your palm print is on the window of Miami Subs in Sarah's blood. Now, how can we start dealing with this now? okay? Did she come at you? Did she try to hurt you when you were there?
No.
Then what happened?
You said Miami subs, palm print, bloody palm. No.
So how can we get over this hump? Tell me what happened when you met Sarah at the Miami subs
If it
in
happened,
Longwood.
well, I told you.
You said,
How long have I been doing this?
you said Sarah is in Orlando.
I don't know where Sarah is.
That's what you said when you came in here.
When you told
You said she came.
You told me Sarah was in Orlando.
I didn't say that.
Let's get back to the
it's-
Miami scene.
It's irrelevant. We know you were there. Okay. Now this is where we need to be right now. Is if you tell us exactly what happened, we can work through this.
It didn't happen. Why do you?
Listen, I can't.
We're not gonna make that up. We're not gonna lie to you. This isn't a point of lying. We're not. We're here to tell the truth now. We need you to be honest with us. Do what's right. Do what's right for your kids. Make this right. Make this right for yourself. Make this right for yourself.
We can't change what happened, but we can help you get through this part afterwards.
Absolutely.
Make it right by saying I did something I didn't do. That's not making it right.
Then explain to me how your handprints are at the
I
scene.
can't explain it. I don't know.
I really don't want to see you waste this opportunity to give your say, to explain what happened.
We know
Because-
there's a violent past between you guys. We know that.
You have scratches on your arm. You have
Okay.
scratches on your chest.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. We wrestled out in the yard.
So what happened this morning that made it different?
Nothing happened that made it different. It would be okay in a few days, like it's always okay in a few days.
But it's not going to be okay in a few days anymore because she's dead. She's dead. She is dead. She's not coming back in a few days, okay? We get that. Just tell us how it happened and make us understand. All we want to do is understand. Things happen. Things really bad happen. Something really bad happened. We cannot take that away. We can't change it. She's not coming back in 3 days. This isn't going to be fixed. What's going to be fixed is your involvement in this. You cannot keep denying
I
this.
told you what happened. We're going over the same thing over and over, but in bloody palm prints. Come on.
I'm not going to make this up. That's too serious of an allegation to make up.
You can't lie about that stuff. We cannot lie. As law enforcement, we can't lie about evidence, okay? We can't come in here and lie to you about that.
Hold up. Oh, bullshit. Sorry, I hate when that happens. Sorry about that.
I don't understand this. I don't understand why we have a situation, okay? We know that it's happened. It's over with. I know that you loved her. I know you still love her. I know that. We're not taking that away from you. People do things when they're in love with each other, when there's so much passion in the relationship that things happen. It's an overwhelming surge of feeling and emotion, okay? I can tell you I'm the first one that understands that. I have sat in this room with numerous people.
This is my first time I haven't sat in I've talked to them.
No, not with you. I'm just saying I've been through this before. I have been through this before.
I have.
Well, I'm trying to help you through this. Let us help you through this. Let us help you. Tell us what happened. Let us explain to you what's going to happen from here forward. We can get you the help that you need. I mean, you're going to be emotionally scarred from this. I know maybe this doesn't register right now, but what you've been through is traumatic. You're not that person. You're not that person. What happened today, you're not that person. You were in love with somebody, and whatever happened and transpired is probably not what you meant to happen. It happened. But the realization is it happened, and you were there when it happened. You have got to own up to that. You've got to be the one to take responsibility. It's not just you in this anymore. It's you. You have kids. You have to face this and move forward from it. You cannot move forward without cleaning the slate. Now is the time.
I'm not gonna, it's no damn way I would say I did something I didn't do.
You were there. You were there. So if you didn't do it, who did? You were there. We know you were there. You cannot deny that you were there. So if you didn't do it, who did? Tell me. Explain to me what happened.
I don't know who did.
Did you just find her there?
I find it.
Sarah, did you find Sarah dead? Did you find Sarah dead? Did you put your hands in her blood? Tell me what happened. There's no denying it. There's no denying you were there. We know you were there. What happened? I can tell you it's going to make you feel better once you tell me, but you're not going to believe me until you tell me. It's like a weight right now sitting on your chest, okay? I get that.
There's no way.
Yes, there is.
Listen, I know that you couldn't do this, okay? I know that you couldn't, I know that you wouldn't. But something happened. Okay? And if something happened, love fuels all kinds of emotions. All right? If something went too far, if something happened and you didn't mean for it to happen, accidents happen, it doesn't mean that you're the type of person that could do something like this. It doesn't mean you're the type of person that would ever do something like this, but something did happen. Maybe not because you meant for it to happen, maybe not because you wanted it to happen, but it happened. And now we need to get past it.
There's no changing it. It's done. It's there. And it's only one, this is just one piece of the puzzle. You had the opportunity now to tell us what happened. I know this is not easy for you. I know this is the love. And you still love her. You still love her. It's okay.
We both have moved on.
You don't love her anymore?
Not to be with this.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You still have
You
feelings.
still have feelings. You both have moved on physically, but you emotionally are tied together. And that's obvious because she wouldn't get so upset with you, you wouldn't get so upset with her if you had no feelings for each other.
But you have to believe it because it's happened. It has happened. You have got to make us understand, help us understand this. Just make it right.
I can't make it right.
You can make it right by telling me what happened. Look at me. It's done. Let me help you get over it. Let me help you get through this.
You can make it right by being honest to yourself and to be honest to your family and to own up to what happened. We know that it was an accident. We know it was a mistake. We know that you never intended for anything like this to happen. We know you didn't sit at home and think that this is what's going to happen at the end of the night.
Okay, let me ask you this. With what Heather told you, okay? We've already established you were there. We know you were there. Okay, we're not going to take that away. You're telling us that. Did you mean for this to happen? Let me ask you that. Did you mean for it to happen?
Listen, I said the same thing backwards and forward. But I don't even know how long it's night or day outside. And trying to get to see it.
We're not, actually, that's not what we're trying to do.
What are you trying to do?
We're trying to get you to explain while you were at the location with Sarah when she was dead. And while your handprint is on a window with her blood. Now, you don't get any clearer with fact than that. So you can tell me until you're blue in the face that when you left her house, that was the last time that you saw her. I know that's not true. I know that's not true. So you know it's not true because you know you were there. You know what you saw. You know what happened. Now, we are giving you the opportunity to help you get through this and get over this and move on and move towards your future. The fastest way to do that is to explain to me what happened. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to hate you. I'm not here to do anything other than help you move on and get you the help that you need. Because you know what? You need help. You're going to need help from now on because you need to help emotionally get over this. Because as much as you say that it was you were over and there's still emotional ties, and what has happened between you and her is probably the worst thing that's ever happened in your life. Is it not? Is it not?
We've had many times before.
Sarah's dead. You know she was dead. You got into an argument. And it happened. Now, how those events happened, you need to tell us. That's what happened. I know that's what happened. Now, you can fill in the details as to what happened. You left. She came to you. She was coming after you. Okay? She was coming after you. We know she was coming after you. The phone shows she was coming after you. You were trying to leave the situation. Don't you see? I don't think you're a bad person. I'm not looking at you like you're in the wrong here. We're on your side here. We're trying to make it right. We're trying to put the pieces together. You need to help me put the pieces together.
None of this is one-sided. We know that Sarah was there. We know that you were there. We know that things come back and forth. Okay, we know that you guys were already heated with your emotions and everything else from what happened earlier in the night.
She was so pissed she left the house in a nightgown. I mean, come on. That right there shows her state of mind. She's in a nightgown. I'm a woman. I'm not going to leave my house in a nightgown. I'm not doing it. She didn't want you to have that phone. She did not want you to see what was on that phone. We know that. We know that. There's injuries on you. Tell us what happened.
I told you.
Okay, then tell us what happened at Miami Subs.
I don't know.
Did she come after you?
I told you. We went back and forth on the phone.
Okay. Were you parked at Miami Subs?
What is Miami Subs? I don't even know what it is. Only Miami.
Were you parked by a store?
434 and I-4.
Did she meet up with you at that store?
Yeah.
You were by yourself there?
I was by myself where?
Okay.
At the Miami Subs. You were there.
Listen.
You left physical evidence that you were there. Okay?
Yeah, you did. You did.
And it doesn't matter where you go, you leave a little piece of yourself behind. Nobody leaves a scene without leaving pieces of themselves behind.
There's no fucking way. I wasn't there. There's no way. There's no way. Impossible. 99.9999910%.
100% would have made me believe you. 100%.
Nothing is 100%.
Oh yeah. If you weren't there, it would have been 100%.
200%. Shit, I told you. You know what? See, this is how the whole thing just shifted. You know, it's like I'm a wreck right now.
You are.
And It's like I can't even. I'm worried about my kids. I'm worried about my wife, but I'm suspect number one.
Your wife is dead. Your wife is dead, and you were there. So, I mean, you can worry about her all you want, but you can't bring her back. You can only tell me what caused her to be dead. If you met up at that store and you got into an argument and something happened, now's your opportunity to tell us. Let us put the pieces together. Let this work itself out.
You need to work on yourself now. Now's the time that you owe it to yourself.
How can
What do we need to do with your kids? I mean, what tell us about your kids. What is it you want us to tell them?
I don't want you to tell them anything. I'll talk to them. What do you mean? I don't.
Are you going to tell them the truth? Are you going to tell them the truth?
The truth.
Yeah, the truth.
It's, I don't know how to word this over and over again. I don't know. What can I do to make you believe me?
Tell us the truth.
Can I take a polygraph? I mean,
Yeah.
You can tell us
Yeah.
the truth.
Yeah, you can do that. You can take a CVSA. Absolutely, you can. Yeah.
I told you what happened. If you come back, if you turn the air down to 10 degrees and come back in 3 hours, it's gonna be the same thing. It's
Turn the air down one of
It feels like it's
freezing
ending.
under this bitch. But excuse me, but
It's because we work with fat people. Sorry, me too. It's the truth. I'm sorry. It's the truth. It's the truth.
I understand all of that. But you know, this is
This is hard, man, because there
it's
is
not so
no
much as
easy
being-
outcome
no,
from
it's,
this.
it's not so
Alright?
much as it being hard. I mean,
This is the rest of your life.
right, and I don't know how I can get you to believe me. I don't know. I've you know, and I've been I'm crazy right now. You know, it's like my mind is running 100 miles an hour, and I can't keep saying this.
Was somebody with you in the car? Who was with you in the car? Because we have witnesses that said that you got into the passenger side of the vehicle when you left the residence. Who was with you in the car?
I was in the car alone.
You got into the passenger side when you left the house.
That's impossible.
Okay. I mean, listen, we're not saying
Put the car on autopilot. That's impossible.
Okay.
that's fair enough.
Yep.
You can't do that. That's
What? What?
why would you do that?
Why would I do what?
What you doing? It's like you
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, we're not allowed to lie to you. That's not a lie. This isn't a lie. This isn't a game either. I mean, this is Sarah's dad.
I want you to take on the whole that you're telling me over and over. I mean,
But you saw. But wait, this is what I don't understand. You saw her dead. You saw her dead. I mean, you actually saw her dead. That's what I don't get it. It's almost like you don't want to believe it. I don't know why. I don't know if that's what. Is this your coping mechanism? Tell me what it is.
what?
I'm
telling you the same thing that I've been telling everybody all day long. The same thing.
I know what you're telling me.
Okay.
But what I'm telling you is that I know that you saw her dead. And we have proof that you saw her dead. You were,
This is
You-
bullshit, man.
but you were at the location of her where she was dead at.
When I left, I left. And when I left, I kept going. You know,
Okay, well, she followed you.
she didn't follow me. I could see somebody following me.
Well, she ended up at the same location as you did. And there was another argument that ensued. You can
I can't do nothing but tell
I
the
know,
truth.
and
That's all I can do, and
maybe-
to keep going, doing this, going back and forth, and you know.
what do you think the resolution? Tell me.
The resolution is go and find who did it and stop saying I did it.
Okay. Do you think your girlfriend did it?
Well, she was in the bed. Why would you? Okay, when I pulled up, the car was facing,
When you pulled up where?
to the house. The car was facing Wellington. Deltona Boulevard. So how the hell could I get in the passenger side of the seat?
No, I don't think you did. I don't think you did. That was just somebody saw a couple figures. That's not true. That's not true. Somebody, that was a neighbor that said that. That's not true. I know that's not true. See, I know that one's not true. But, I mean, somehow you guys ended up together by this Miami Subs.
I didn't hurt my wife. I didn't. She wouldn't hurt me like that. We had spats, but nothing serious. Nothing ever. We would, you
How
know.
do you feel about her being dead?
You know, I can't think of it long enough because I'm sitting here being accused of it, you know?
Are you upset?
I'm very upset. That's the mother of my children. You know, and you know, no matter what, it's still my wife. And I'm in here and
Were you surprised that she was dead? Were you surprised she was dead?
yes, because I just said talk to her.
Do you, when you guys argue, and I know that you were arrested last time. I'm not really going to go into the details of your other arrest because I know it's still going through whatever. But do you remember fights that you get into with her?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what happens?
Mhm.
Does she ever falsely accuse you of things?
Mhm.
She does?
She knows before.
Like what?
Like, he was accusing of lots of things. Like relationships things or
No, like, has she ever accused you of doing something to her that you didn't do?
yeah, she'll say she's written out a statement before and said that here.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I spoke to the deputy the last time, and he said he was asked. I called the non-emergency number, and then he called me back, and she said that I had struck her, and I'm like, where? I mean, can you look at it? What do you see? Well, sir, I'm not allowed to discuss that. You know, but I just don't understand how that can be, and that's just.
Now, is that the one that you just turned yourself in on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I call the deputy.
How many have you guys had? How many other times have you been arrested?
Maybe 3 or 4.
For domestic violence with her, or
Yeah.
have you ever had any issues with your new girlfriend? No fights, no arguments, no nothing?
Yeah.
And you guys have been together for 8 years?
Mhm.
Does she ever, how long have you been separated from, like, out of the house, whatever was that?
About 6 months.
Is the new girlfriend happy now that you're finally out and living with her?
Okay.
And are things good?
Mhm.
Did you ever plan on trying to have the kids come live with you and stay with you?
we haven't discussed that. And, I wouldn't, you know, if I even bring them by for a visit, then I would have to worry about, them telling my mom and she just dropping by all the time and pick up the phone.
Gotcha. Do the new kids know about the other girl? Oh, they never met her? Does she know that your wife is dead?
The deputies are at the house.
Did she know before that?
Before the deputies got to the house? Well, she was on work and I was there by myself with my kid. I never even, once they got there, I never even had access to my phone anymore.
What do you like to be called? Wayne? Wayne. I don't know you very well. In talking with you, I think you're very intelligent. I think you are very articulate. You strike me as a pretty decent person. You seem like a good father. I get that when you're with someone for a long time. How old are you now?
41.
Okay, so you've been with her since you were 20. Okay,
Maybe a little before.
yeah. So I get that when you are with somebody when you're that young, I understand you change as a person. You guys, couples either develop together or they develop separately. You started a life with her and you will probably never take that back because you yielded, 3 kids? 4. Oh, you're busy. 4 wonderful kids. So that is something that, you had special with her, and your relationship obviously went awry at some point, and you moved on, you got a girlfriend, and you were doing the right thing by staying away, keeping them outside of your family, and not letting it disrupt your home, per se, with your kids and stuff like that. So I give you a lot of credit for that. I give you a lot of credit for that. But I guess that's why I'm as traumatic as this all is and seems to be. The reason that it's so tying up your head and you're running through so many emotions is because of how traumatic it is and because of how it happened. And I, of all people, get that. Because again, I've sat with a guy who shot his best friend with a shotgun because his best friend came after him with a knife, and they were best friends for 40 years. And I had to sit with him while he cried because he killed his best friend. We are human. I don't take the human element out of it. It hurt me to have to sit next to him, but I was there for him because you know what? Things happen. And I get it. And then I've been with those other people that didn't know their victim, who just went into the house and shot the victim in the head, and then robbed all their stuff and took their car and took off. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. I can see the difference between people like that. I have seen the absolute worst of people, and you're not that guy. You really aren't. And I'll never even think you're that guy. Because I've been around that guy, and you're not it.
Your family knows that you're not that guy. People who know you're not that guy.
You know you're not that guy. And I think that's why it's so hard for you right now to come to terms with what exactly happened.
Listen, forget the Miami subs. Maybe you didn't know the name of the building, all right? 434 and I-4 this morning, okay? How did your palm print get on the window of that building in Sarah's blood? Okay, this is your palm print. It's already been compared to your FBI prints, to your prints that they have on file, and it is a positive match. This is Sarah's blood that this palm print is in. That's what made the print. Okay? What is your palm print doing where Sarah's body was found? In her blood.
Wayne,
Did she come at you? Was she being violent towards you? Did you need to protect yourself? What happened at that store this morning? What happened right here?
we can't bring her back. Okay? We can't change what happened. We know you were there. Just tell us what happened.
This is your print, okay? There's tire
It
prints. This is your palm print.
That's tire pencil.
There are tire prints on the scene, okay? That can be compared with tires. And this is your palm print. We've got plenty of evidence, okay? Again, we need to know, was this something that was premeditative? Huh?
If you got
Is this
into,
premeditated or is this something that just happened?
if you got into a fight with her,
I got into a fight with her at my house, 1223 West Road.
okay, well, you got into a fight with her here too. Whether you want to believe it, whether you want us to think that you're telling us the truth, the bottom line is,
You know what? Listen.
actually, I think it's time for you to listen, really. In the grand scheme of things, you were there. This is your palm print in Sarah's butt. There's no beating around the bush with this. You killed Sarah. You may not have meant to kill her, but you did. Yes, you did. Look at me. Wayne, she's dead. Now, there's only two ways it could have happened. It could have happened because you guys were having a fight and it escalated, or it happened because you lured her there and you meant to do it. So, if you tell me what happened, we can work through this. I have been telling you that, Wayne, but don't ignore this. Don't ignore us. It's not going away. This situation is not going away. We can only make it better from here. You have got to make this better. You've got to make it better. When she got there and she was fucking pissed because you had her phone and she starts fucking yelling at you, what happened? It's real simple. Did she come at you? Wayne, did she come at you?
You're not gonna believe anything else.
Oh, I'm gonna believe every word that you tell me. You know why? I understand how hard this is for you. I get how hard this is for you. But the harder part is for you to tell me the truth. And Wayne, look at me. If you tell me that you're telling me the truth, I'm gonna believe you. If you're telling me the truth.
Unfortunately for the detective, for the next hour of this interview, Dewayne would decline to tell the truth, even with the phone data that the detectives displayed, and crazy enough, even with his handprints in her blood. The irony in this story is the alternative theory thrown out by one of the detectives, that maybe Dewayne just showed up and Sarah was already deceased when he arrived. Though Dewayne would deny this in the interview, his defense team would latch on to this theory in an attempt to get their client out of this mess. Dewayne would go on to admit on the witness stand that he was at the Miami sub shop that morning, but that someone had already killed his wife, and those bloody handprints were from a grieving husband rather than the revenge killing from a jealous spouse. Now, initially, Dewayne Fitzgerald White would be sentenced to death for the cold-blooded murder of his wife, Sarah Yvonne Rucker. But in 2017, a judge would vacate the penalty decision, and Dewayne would be resentenced to life without the possibility of parole. So no more sneaking out to see new girlfriends in the middle of the night for Dewayne. For once in his life, he is going to have to settle for what he already has, even if that person's name is Snooki. Thank you so much to all the new and existing members. You guys are helping keep this train on the tracks. And for those of you who can't afford a membership, we appreciate you watching the videos, liking, commenting, and sharing. All of those things make you a part of this community. Now your boy is out, heading to make more unseen content for my YouTube friends. And I'll see you kind folks again soon, right back here on They Called Me. Till next time.